Hi, I'm Tim Sublette. I'm the owner and the director of Smithville Music Studio, and actually have been for about 37 years. I spoke with somebody the other day and said, "Oh, I'm glad we finally have a music store." I said, "Well, yeah, we've had one for 37 years, you know." And so sometimes you can be in a place a long time and people still don't know you're there. And I'd like to say thanks to Brian and Mike in 102.7 for being here today and kind of talking to me a little bit. And I was kind of asked about we had a move right during the pandemic. Of all the great times to get a phone call on Valentine's Day saying that you're going to have to move out of the location that you've been in for the last 25 years and say, okay, and then short time after that be notified that we're going to shut down because we got a pandemic and you still got to move. So that was interesting, but we didn't move far. I found a fantastic location that you're seeing a bit of now that was really not much more than across the street from my original location. And so we moved in here. We got about twice as much room as what we had at my old location that I had been at. This is 1500 South 169 Highway. Previously, I was across the street at 1600, but 1500 is where we're located now. And we have about 10 teachers that teach here, and we teach a variety of instruments, most instruments really. Guitar, bass, banjo, I'm going through the strings first, banjo, ukulele is big now, violin, and then with piano, lots of piano students, voice students, some brass students, woodwind students, so we have most of the bases covered on the different instruments. My right-hand man, or right-hand woman I should say, is Sheila Everman, who is one of the directors and handles a lot of the lessons, particularly on the piano and voice. And I handle most of the guitar stuff because it's just kind of our specialties. So we moved in here, and at first it was boxes. We was trying to do rebuild and construction in the middle of a pandemic, and it took us this whole year to really kind of get things lined out to a point that it's where we want it to be. And there's been a lot of growth. Actually, we were up for School of the Year for Mass, which is a group of some of the largest and most productive music studios, private music studios in the country, U.S. and Canada, and we were up for School of the Year. We didn't win that, but we were honored. There was only 7 of us that presented for that. And I was against some schools that had 4,000 students. Some of the schools in LA and some of them in New York have huge enrollment. So it was an honor, a little school from Missouri being brought in to present for that. And it's because we were able to grow during the pandemic, and we run around 200 students, over 200 students, between 200 and 250 on the average right now every week. On a variety of the different instruments, and are continuing to grow. So I hope that some of you get a chance to come in anytime. You can feel free to just come in, check out some of the teaching facilities, check out some of the teachers in action. Our thing is really about reaching out to the community and to the youth and treating everybody the way that we would like to be treated. And so you're welcome here to come in and look around anytime and ask some questions. And I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you all. Thank you.